and maybe we can roll that terrifying, traumatizing clip where my head goes kaboosh, kabap, kapoop. I did a show called Children's Hospital,
I love Children's
and the
Hospital.
bit was that my character Chet had to wrestle a sumo wrestler because their hospital was temporarily in Japan, and they wanted to do sort of like a cultural exchange. So I, of course, wore like the virtual diaper and stuff, and we had a safety meeting with this guy who is a actual sumo wrestler who was easily 3 inches taller than you and just as wide, just huge.
I didn't know they
Huge,
were tall.
terrifyingly large.
Okay.
And so he was a professional, and then he had his manager who was also his translator. But this sumo wrestler had selective abilities of understanding English. Like I was like, oh, I'm really excited to do this with you. He was like, yeah, I'm looking forward to. And then when it came down to sort of the specifics of like, so I said like, so I do have a shoulder injury recently that I need to be very protective of. And
This is true. I've seen Brian at physical therapy.
yeah, right? That we were like, okay, safety meeting director, Brian's been very clear. We just want you to pick him up in the air, but don't slam him down. We're just gonna do this first take, and then we'll cut, and we'll make it seem like he's going down. So he's like, action, we circle around, comedic, I'm acting, I'm like acting smaller than him, which I am. And then he comes in, swoops me up, and body slams my whole body down. And maybe we can roll that terrifying, traumatizing clip where my head goes kaboosh, kabap, kapoop, and I lay on the mat for a second. I was like, I don't know if I should move because I really don't know if I'm paralyzed or not.
And I don't want to find out yet.
And it was the most silent I've ever heard on a set for like 10 seconds before somebody was like, hey, Brian? You okay?
Oh my God, they thought they killed Brian.
Did you have to do a second take?
I literally had to do the rest of the scene. Like I got up and he's like, everybody, you're cool? I was like, yeah. And I kind of got up in his face.